Carmen, thank you. And we have more breaking news tonight. Sean Combs sentenced to 4 years and 2 months in prison. The judge said a lengthy sentence was needed for deterrence, and he was not convinced that Combs wouldn't reoffend if released early.
All right, joining us live in studio is criminal defense attorney Manny Medrano. Always good to see you, Manny.
Because Michael, Colleen, always great to be here. Thank you.
The sentencing wasn't the 14 months the defense wanted, but also wasn't the 11 years the feds wanted. So are you at all surprised by the sentencing?
I won a bet. I was thinking around in the 5-year range, and at 50 months, we're just about there, almost. 11 years by the feds, that's a little harsh. Walk out of court with a 14-month sentence for getting the credit for the time served, that dog wasn't going to hunt. That just was not going to work. So I thought the judge was very thoughtful and very fair. One last thing, I have participated in many of these federal sentencing hearings. I cannot begin to tell you how emotional and gut-wrenching they can become, and we saw that in this particular hearing.
Yeah, we heard from his family today, and he spoke. We know he also sent a letter to the judge yesterday, a very apologetic letter from what we heard. Talk to us a little bit about the math. We're talking 50 months here. Yeah. He's already spent some time in jail. When could we see him out?
I knew you were going to ask me that, Colleen, and I figured it all out. If it's a 50-month sentence, right, and a defendant gets credit for the time served, so he's been held without bail for over a year now, so he's going to get that credit. Now, and plus, you serve 85% of your sentence. So at the end of the day, 2.5 years, Diddy Combs is probably going to be out of incarceration.
Surprised by that, or is that just how the math maths?
That's just the math, believe me. Yeah. There's no special treatment here. That's just the way the numbers break out.
But that could obviously change depending on how he acts while behind bars.
That's right. He's got to, stay clean, don't use drugs, no alcohol, don't get into fights, stay out of trouble, do all the right things. And if he accomplishes that, then I'm looking at 2.5 years.
And the time is different in federal prison than it is state prison, right?
Yeah, it's night and day. But the federal system is, I would say, a little bit more transparent. Okay, and I have to share this with you. I've seen many a time a defendant throw himself at the mercy of the court at time of sentencing. But what militated against him getting a break here was just his abysmal, horrible conduct for so long. It was too little, too late, and I think the judge felt, it did not ring true for the judge.
Yeah, we heard from Combs, we heard from the Combs family, but we also heard from accusers like Jesse Ventura. How impactful are those statements?
That's why he got a 50-month sentence, to be honest with you. And during the sentencing hearing, I know this because I followed it, the judge, although the 2 women victims were not there at court, but the judge spoke to them, if you will, as if they were there and said, I commend you for your courage, your bravery to come forward because you are a shining light example to other sex abuse victims to come forward. So the judge was very impressed with the 2 victims.
Manny, the defense has indicated it will appeal. So what are we talking about? Appeal the conviction, appeal the sentencing, or both? And what comes next here?
All of the above. Okay, it's an appeal. Appeals go now. It's an appeal that goes to the Circuit Court of Appeal. And to be honest with you, a final decision in that regard is 2 to 3 years away, easily. And by the way, the judge denied bail pending appeal. So he's going to start serving his sentence right away. One last thought, where's that sentence going to be served? Generally, a federal judge will say, tell the Bureau of Prisons, try to put him in a location that's low security, okay, because he's not a terribly violent criminal, and that way his family can go see him, and that's an important part of a defendant's rehabilitation. So I expect a facility on the East Coast.
And he's facing a lot of civil lawsuits as well.
Oh, his problems are just beginning. Yeah. Okay, this criminal prosecution has shattered him financially, shattered him emotionally, and he still has to deal with these numerous pending civil lawsuits. So I don't even know if he has assets anymore to deal with that.
All right, Manny Medrano, as always, great to see you. We'll see you back here tonight at 7.
I'm here.
All right. See you.
Take care. Coming up on the NBC4 News at 5, a dramatic break.